Good morning, all. Thanks for joining. Am I audible?
Yes, Rajesh.
Yes,
Thank you.
Rajesh.
Yeah. So, so how was the session yesterday? Any questions? Any questions? Very good. So yesterday I shut down the Docker server. Let's start that. Good. So now I'm going to start the Docker server. So wait for a minute. Once the server is connected, once it is started, we can connect the server. So, and we can create Docker images today, okay, by using the Docker file. So the question is, what is a Docker file? So what is a Docker file? That's a very important concept we are discussing today. So mostly in interview, they'll ask you some questions. Okay, what is a Docker file? When you create the Docker, what is the key role playing in the Docker file? These are the questions they will ask you in interview normally. So basically, the advantage of Docker file is just to storing the binary image, and binary image means a snapshot, a template, and other virtualization systems. And it will automatically build the images with the latest version whenever is available. We can create and within a shorter span of time. So it's collectively take the all information from body of the information and creating the image, and image could run on the container to deliver the applications. So basically the Docker file is essentially to build instructions to build the images. So as a Docker engineer, as a DevOps engineer, you have a lot of works to creating in the Docker file, new Docker file creations when new project is came into the company, or uh, maybe if you're already working in existing project, if they required any kind of new application implementation, so like a newer version, so they are using the Docker file, remodifying it, then then they will create a new images and to releasing the new version of applications in your production. So in the Docker file, especially, okay, in the Docker file, we have a instructions we need to follow to create the Docker file. Then only they recognize whatever the information input value you're giving to create the image. Let me give you a few common instructions in the Docker file. The first one is called from. First one is called from. Basically, the from instructions is used to set the base image file. So a valid Docker file must have from the creating the base file to create the binary files to run the applications. This is the first instructions. Every Docker file we are using it. Example, from Ubuntu. This is a base image. Either it is taken from the local system images, first priority, or else it looks for hub.docker.com from the internet and pull the images from internet to local system. So most of the from instructions you can use to set the base image, not a base operating system. Again, I'm telling you base image. Okay. So that means it's a reference of operating system. It's a reference point or maybe reference copy of operating system. It is a small operating system. It's a tiny operating system. Understood? From Alpine, from Red Hat. So like that, we can create it. The next one is a label. We can add labels to an image to organize the images to our project. We need to use the label, the instructions to set the label of the image. So label. Example, when your product is manufacturing from your company, you'll put label, right? You're promoting your brand and you're giving that expiry date of the product. How to use the product, you will give the instructions and MRP date, maximum retail price you are updating in that label. Similar way, Here the application, when you build it, we will use label to provide the organization details. Organization details. Example, vendor L. So company name we can provide. It's a branding of the company. Next instruction is run instruction. This instruction used to execute any command of the image. This run instruction used to execute any command of the current image. So current image means Ubuntu. In this Ubuntu, some command we are executing. Some source or location we are executing some command. Are you clear? So now I'm giving an example. Run so and so path like /bin/bash. Here, whatever the work you want to present, you can run it. So mainly /bin bash terminal will be there from where the commands will get executed. Next, CMD. CMD full form, you know, right? Command. So run is something is different. Command is something is different. So and so place you have to run the command, run the execution point. That is called path. We are providing the run. Command means direct executions. Direct executions. Any executable file you want to run, you can directly give this CMD square bracket, between that double quotes. You can give the executables. Okay, like that multiple executables you can provide here. Next instruction is copy instruction. So any files you want to copy from source to destination, you can use the copy instruction and you can give the source. Okay, source like a from location / space and / and to location. So the data will be copied. Either you can copy the directory, no issues. Next, work dir, working directory. Suppose some command or maybe running configuration, some copy. So you need some specific data you want to run on so specific location. So we are informing that's called working directory. That's called work dir. Suppose your HTML file you are running on the so-and-so location on the Ubuntu server. Yes, I can use this work dir /var /www/html. So this path I can provide, to execute. That means I can run my data. The work dir to set the working directory for any run command prompt and copy instructions to follow the Docker file. Any question? Guys, are you clear with these instructions files, the Docker instruction commands? Are you clear?
Rajesh, we
Yes,
should
please.
mention in the example like run or executable. We can mention live. Can you give any live example?
Definitely, definitely. Without example, definitely become problem. Mm, we can prepare. Uh, okay. So we'll create a Docker Java application. Create a Java application. So now what we can do, and I can run the Docker server. Network connection timeout. So what is the keep a file? We need to check that first. Mumbai Ubuntu keep. Is that correct? Mumbai Ubuntu keeper only. Perfect. Let's go to the security group. Edit inbound rule. I think SSH is not there. That's the main problem. Now can select this. Now accepting Ubuntu. Let me increase the font size. Clear screen. The font size is good, or do you need to increase that font size again? Is that clear?
Yes. Yes, Rajesh. Yes.
Okay. Now present working directory admin/home Ubuntu. Now check the Docker space hyphen hyphen version. Perfectly, it's there. Okay. So now Docker PS, the permissions are denied. So sudo Docker PS, no commands, hyphen A, only Alpine image is there. So now Docker service is working good. Now I'm entering into the sudo su admin privileges. So first I'm going to build a Java project. So here I'm going to create one directory, Java app demo hyphen Java app. You can select this, directory is created. Directory is created. So once we created that, so we need to create some Java file. So how to create a Java file? So you need a Java sample application is needed. Otherwise not possible. Okay. Some file you need to create. So within that we need to write it. So example, VI editor, and the file name is hello.java file we need to create. So hello.java is a Java file I'm going to create. Really, I am not a Java developer. You can go ahead. You can sample hello Java application code, please. Mhm. So this is a message I need to write it here. This is a message. Okay. So what I'll do, class hello world open braces public static void main. So here we need to provide a string here, square bracket, arguments, now system dot output file print ln. So between the double quotes, hello world. You can close this. Close this. Now I can copy this information. Run Java up, run Java code online. I'm copying here. Oh, directly it is available. The same program. Unnecessarily we return this. Output. Hello world, the message will get here. You got it? This is a message we got it in this output. This is a input. This is output here. Guys, this is not a big program. This is a sample program. Every Java engineer will be learning a basic program. So like this. Huh? So now I'm just copying this. And I'm going back. Press the insert. And I paste this code. Paste this code. Then escape. Colon WQ exclamatory. Enter. So finally, we have created one hello. Sorry, this file is we have created in outside of the demo folder. No issues. No issues. CP hello to demo hyphen Java hyphen app. Slash home slash Ubuntu demo hyphen Java app. So now I can move to demo ls. Now the file is available. Actually, I move the file to here. I copy the file here. See guys, now can type ls. Now hello Java file is available. Hello Java file is available. Now with this file, with this application, I'm going to prepare a Docker file. Now I'm going to create a Docker file. So how to create a Docker file? How to create a Docker file? Vi space Docker file, hit enter, press set, we need to write. So which application you are going to build? Which application you are going to build?
Java.
Java application. If you want to run the Java application, what is a platform is required? Which platform is required to run Java application? Java only. Huh? Am I clear? See, create Docker file to create Java Docker image in Docker host. So what is your platform is required? Java platform is required. So go to hub.docker.com. Now can check in this image Java. Very simple. You can type Java and hit it. Is that Java is available? Yeah. Open this. So Docker pull Java is there. So now there's various versions are there. I think so. The latest version is 9, I think so. So if you need 8 version, you can select 8. If you need any latest version you don't want to mention. So now coming here, Java, if you need 8 version or maybe 9 version, you can give like this. So from this image, okay, from this image, you need to copy the files to a Java folder. So in this particular file, there is a data will be available. So that is called the file name called hello. The file name called hello. The file we need to copy here in the specific directory. So // where instead of HTML, here it is a Java folder. Okay. Now what is the working directory now? In this case, work dir also same. Work dir also same location. And which application we need to run? Which application we need to run? Hello. Hello. Dot Java. But actually, when you want to run Hello Java folder, we need to give the instruction that's called javac. Javac is a particular instructions to run the file in the Java programming. And finally, we need to set the command. Okay. This particular Java file, we are executing the hello file. So that means square bracket, double quotes, Java, comma, again double quotes, hello. Now this is a file. This is a file. The content I need to copy here. I just paste it and press escape, save and quit. Now, if you check this, 2 files will be there. Docker file is there and hello.java file is there. So now we are going to build an image. What is the command? Now we are going to build image. Build Java image. The command is, guys, for your understanding purpose, I'm giving hashtag. It's a dollar. I'm giving the command Docker. So dollar means it is a command. Okay. Build -t Java -app dot. So dot means current location. In the current location, the Docker file we use to create it. Come back here. So now in this current location, by using the Docker file, it creates a Java app. Now hit enter. So permissions. Okay. Enter response demand. Docker file process the copy. Requires at least two arguments, but only was one provided destination. Mhm. Okay, I think here I need to give some space. Okay, so current directory to this particular folder. So that's a main reason it's taking a single file, source and destination. So I can give some space between the dot and forward slash. What we need to do, go back, vi docker file, insert, give some space. Now escape, save and quit. Now I can run this. Step number 1, from the Java application, manifest file not found, manifest unknown. So probably I can select Java 8. Okay, let me take Java 8 file. Vi docker file, insert. Let me take Java 8 version. Then I can run. From Java 8 we are taking manifest for Java 8 not found. Hmm. Otherwise I can do that latest. Hmm. Okay. Then escape. Let me find this issue in Google. From colon 8 GRE Alpine manifest file. What is the solution? I changed Java 8 to OpenJDK 8. Good. So let me change this. So whatever the suggestion, okay, what their suggestion, I will change here. Insert. What is the message here? They change to like this, OpenJDK. Good. Now I can escape, save the file. Yeah. Now it is binary files. They are created. The step by step, the latest binary file will get created. In the step number 1 from the OpenJDK. Then go to the second step. Then go to the second step, copying the file. Then go to the working directory, running, removing the intermediate container. Then finally run the Java application. Running Java file was not found. Hello. Okay, so some error was created. So using Java option source files, use /help for a list of possible options. So return non-zero code. Let me check that ls application is not created. Application not created, but we can check that a Docker images. So OpenJDK application is ready. Okay, Open JDK application is ready, but actually the last step also we need to get success. So then we can see this, but no problem. But anyhow, image is created. I'm not sure about the Java file was running, but running
You
in
can,
this container. So what are the
you can
container it
remove
is showing?
Java.
Sorry,
You can give CMD Java and
CMD
hello dot
Java,
Java.
CMD Java.
Yeah, instead of run Java C, you can give CMD space Java space and program name.
No. This is a running, right? So while you're running, you need to give the Java only. Maybe if you want, I can
Java
change it.
C, Java C is for Java compile and Java
Hmm.
is for to run the program.
So create Docker file for Java application. They are giving very simply, huh? Bug directory temporary. So copy also. So run prompt they are not provided. Hmm? Run prompt they are not provided. Is there any file is available? Let's check that. This is a package file. It won't work. Actually, this is actually jar file. That's a Java file format. I think so. We can remove that run. Huh? So let me remove the run. Okay, guys, successfully created Java application. You can see this. Step number 1, from the OpenJDK, then copying the file to the working directory, running the container, and after that, command will be Java hello. An intermediate container was created, the building an image. So finally, they were tagged into the Java application, Java app.latest. Now, if you're giving that Docker images, you can see the Java app successfully created. Java app successfully created. Now, what's the next step? Now, run the Docker app. Docker run Java-app. So could not find the load main class for hello. So here, I think so run prompt we are not given. So that's why this application is not created. See, I'm not perfect in class, guys. Okay. So if anyone is Java expert, you can tell me. If you want to add anything, I can able to help you. Okay. So this is a way we can create the images. Okay. We can create the images and we can run that. So whatever the program level errors, so we are not responsible as a Docker engineer or DevOps engineer. That is not your responsible. You can give these reference points to your programmer. They can find out and they'll give you. So based on that, you can remodify your work. So once this is perfectly created, then after I told you know, so in the previous session, so how to create a Docker container. So how to create a Docker container normally? How to create a Docker container? So create a container means Docker create hyphen name, and you can give this kind of name. So now what I'm trying to do, clear the screen, Docker create hyphen name. What is the name of that application? Demo Java app. So what is the image name? What is the image name we have given? I forgot it. Let's select this. Docker images. Docker create hyphen name. So container Java app. Java app. Space. The name is Java hyphen app latest. So this is the image name. Now once hit it, successfully your Docker is created. So now you can check the Docker PS. No Docker engine is running. So no Docker container is running. You can check the Docker PS-A. Now can check that the latest one was created here. And previously also created 2 minutes ago. That's a Java latest application successfully. Suppose if you want to start the Docker container, now can use this command. Docker start. So what is the container name? This is the container ID. Now successfully Docker container is running. You can check this. Perfect. Now Docker container is working fine. Any questions?
Rajesh, I have one question, Rajesh.
Before one more question, I'll give you one small information. So this step, this is not your responsible. Once this work is completed, your programmer or a developer will inform you. You will be creating this Docker file. This is your work. This is not your work. Okay. Yeah. Now I can ask you a question.
You removed in run command, right? What is the reason that one run command you should error?
But actually the application Java key is not taking. Okay. Java key is basically for the Java compiler purpose, we are using it. Okay. So compiling of application. That means I explained about there is some online application. After run this, I got an output, right? You remember?
Yes, yes.
So I got this, like this is a Java compile, JavaC.
Okay. Normally in the Java code, you are not responsible as a DevOps.
We are not responsible. We are not responsible for any code. Okay.
We got from that code developers, right?
If you are needed any help, no, they will. You can bring into the online the meeting. You can set up. You can create the Docker file on maybe in the screen share session. Maybe you're a developer. I'm very confused to create it. So maybe you can help me to create it. That's your responsibility. Okay.
This is a sample code, right? Normally we
everything is sample code.
Yeah.
Everything is sample code.
Okay. In real time, they will use lot of 2 pages, 3 pages also they will use.
Lot of lines they'll create. 100 lines, 200 lines, 500 lines. They'll create it. There's so many files are there. Okay.
Where once the build application, where you can see that exact application how will you run, that is our responsibility.
If the application is running, then we can see. But the Java I'm not comfortable, so I'll create a Tomcat application. I will build to you. Okay. So you remember in the last session we have installed the Windows server, copy the web content and install the web services role, and we can see the output of the web page. You have seen, right? Similar way I'll do the project. I'll do the project, and there I'll create a small program and I can write it. At least I can write a HTML program. I know, but Java I really don't know. Okay. Many years back I learned that, but I forgot. It's very boring subject for me.
Okay, Rajesh.
Yeah, no problem.
Rajesh.
Yeah.
I supposed to have the same question related to previous question. So actually, these are the steps which was done by the developers, I guess. So whether we are not considering web service at all here. So whatever the program, I mean, whatever the commands we have used in Docker file that was related to that like compatible softwares we have used, and we have used some Java application and also generally like regular scenario developers can see all the things in local host, right, by accessing the local host. So
Mm.
can we see like that by running this Docker file? I
Okay,
mean,
you
can we
mean
see
to
the
say
sample code
after that Docker container, what is the information is available inside the
in the
container? You're asking?
application? No, no, in the application. We have run one of the application, right? So
Uh-huh.
I want to see whether all the changes are perfectly working or not as a developer. So regularly I'll check in local host. So how
Mhm.
can I check that?
Okay. Suppose here is the container created, right? Here is a container is created.
Yes,
Now
yes,
what we
yes.
need to do, Docker exec hyphen it your container ID. Then slash bin slash bash. Container is not running. That is a problem here. I'll show you small thing for you. 1 minute. Docker Ubuntu. So now Ubuntu is downloaded. Docker images. Ubuntu is there. Docker create hyphen name. Ubuntu latest. Now you can check the Docker ps-a. This is the one created. Now we need to run it. Docker start. Docker ps-a. 20 seconds ago. This one. Now Docker start. Why it is showing the blank? The host level issue is there, Ramya. Okay. So the Docker engines are not working. Okay. So all the Dockers are exited. So maybe the Docker server level, some issues there. No such image is not running here. Normally, when we need to run the command docker ps, so the images should be run here, right? So the containers are not running here. There should be some problem. The host level. So the errors are like this. Let's check some Google article. Anything is there?
I got to know like Rajesh, it will be running the background, right? So it will be exited once the work was finished. So maybe that was the case.
Docker containers not running after docker start command. Let's check some article and we can find out it. Same error. You can see this. Am I right? This is the error we are getting. There's a problem is there. One of the live issue. So let's see any answer is good. Okay, that means the start echo exits immediately. Okay. So the next Docker exec command would not find a running in order to attach itself the container and execute any command. It is too late. The container has already exited. The Docker exec command runs new command in the run container. The container start using .exec build run while the container primarily process a run.
If you want to run a container for a long time, we need to use some sleep command, something else, so that we can see the list of containers available using the Docker ps command. That's
Let's
what
see.
the
Let's see. Docker exec. Docker exec -it. Directly you can give the bash. not running.
Rajesh, can you try one command?
Yes, please.
You can try Docker run
Okay.
minus D, Docker D dash D,
Docker
Docker D dash D,
Docker D, yeah. ITD,
Docker
you're
run,
telling?
Docker run my dash D.
Okay, detached mode. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dash D, and the name of the container.
1 minute. Container ID will take. Okay. Right.
Yeah. Okay. Name
Right.
or ID, whatever.
Yeah.
And sleep.
Sleep, huh? So any
Sleep
value we need to
and
provide?
space. Yeah, 20 seconds you can give. Like we
20
can see up
seconds.
to 20 seconds. Yeah. Yes. Enter. Finding. Can give image also then. Here, channel full access channel. Docker login.
I can give ITD.
Okay.
Docker run ITD /bin /bash. We're unable to find the image. First of all, Ramya, if you want to connect it to this particular ITD or and all, okay, this should be running. Without running, we should not able to connect the container. Understand? The instance is running means we can able to log into the server. Here the server equal to container. So now the container is not running. So we need to fix this problem in that manner. Okay. You understand? Whatever your command is perfectly giving the hyphen D and all. Okay, that's fine. Now the container is not creating. That's the main problem. So the container is created, but it is not started. Okay. So there's something problem at the host level only because of if one Docker container is not working means there's a problem with the container ID. If all the containers is
Rajesh,
getting a problem means it's a host level problem.
I think I got to know container will be started and once the work is finished that will be exited. So if we want to run all the time, then we use the sleep and 1 day or 2 days or 20 seconds if you want to run a long time. So that
Can
is
you give me any
what
article?
I'm
Can you give me
trying
any
to.
article?
Yeah, sure, definitely. I'll 1 second.
Give me article. I'll find out that.
The chat was not enabled, Rajesh.
Okay, can you please WhatsApp me? No problem.
Yeah, okay.
Docker. Have you sent any message? Ramya?
Sending Rajesh one.
Container name. Docker run -d. Test Alpine. So before running this, Docker pull Alpine. Now can copy this. I can run. The container is running now. Docker PS. This is also exiting. Have you sent Ramya? Okay. Which article? Can you please respond?
You can see main information. You can see top of the URL. When you open the URL,
No, you provided the search ID, I think so. For more recent version, authorized.
you can see the first one. You can see the first one.
Okay, 1 minute. Let me run this level. So here the command is there, right? This is the way we can run it. Yeah, now it's running. Now it is running. Same way we can run this command also. What is that? Java-app. That was exiting in 1 second.
Why? Because that was up to 31 seconds and 30 seconds is over. So that is why it is showing like that.
So this Alpine is working fine. So let me start the Ubuntu. Yeah. Ubuntu is working fine. Yeah. Now can check this. Now it's working fine, both Alpine and Ubuntu. Now we need to fix Java app latest also. Okay. Only 2 machines are running. Only 2 machines are running. So 2 containers are running.
Rajesh, I think it is a small application. Within fraction of seconds, it's running and it's executing.
Maybe that is one, because of these are the two. This is the Ubuntu also operating system. This is Alpine also operating system. That's why it is running for a long time. Maybe you're that true. So Java application, we just click and executing that, right? So maybe that's one of the reasons.
And it's coming outside from the server.
Maybe. So better we can do one thing. We can do one thing. Next class, we will build one Ubuntu operating system. In that Ubuntu, we will install web application. In that web application, Java application will deploy. Then we can see. Then it will work, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we need to take some big application in Java, not
so
one.
Yeah, just I tried for Java sample application how look likes. Okay, so finally the application was created, but the behavior I don't know. So I checked that code is working fine in that online terminal, but when practically we are seeing in the Docker maybe is exiting, that's one of the problem. So finally I fixed that Ubuntu operating system, Alpine operating systems are working fine. Only Java application is getting problem here. Okay. So in the next project, we can do one thing. So we'll create a Docker file. The base image from we will take Ubuntu. From the Ubuntu, we create a Java application and deploying on the so-and-so location in the Java folder, and we can run it. So the web application, when it is running, Java code will get run and executing the whatever the information we put on the Java code, it will run there. Okay, Java web application that we can see. Right. So now I have another work. So we'll discuss the next session probably by Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll take the class. Okay. So Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, no class. Okay. The next class will be on Wednesday. Thank you all. So don't forget to shut down the machine. Please shut off.